rail cars 296, 415, and 2 others will get in Jenkintown. Here in Jenkintown, we got 296, 415, along with 144 and 143, the airport local, and we'll miss the R2 because it just passed us as we came into the station. We'll get action more on the other. We got rail cars 268, 9003, 203, and 225 that just came in of the R3. That's going to be going south to 30th Street Station in R3. Due to track work, he's being detoured onto the inbound platform here, and we'll be going south a little further more and then switching over. After this, the next train will be an R5 to North Wales. So Lansdale and Doylestown first it's headed to, but we'll be getting off at North Wales, so we'll get more action when we get there. Apparently the R5, or this is, I think, this is an R3 to West Trenton coming in to the station here. We're supposed to be having an R5 coming down from Lansdale, Doylestown, coming south. Don't know where it is. Should have been by here by now. But in the meantime, we got an R3. Looks like a 5-car train gonna be waiting here. And here we got the R5 with the horn sounding, coming in. As soon as it clears, the R3 will get the signal to go through on agreed. There he goes, sounding at the Pico entrance. The R5 to Center City consists of 3 rail cars, and they are 305. Got 305, 368, and 369, all pulling into Jenkintown here, with the R3 waiting right here. A rare meet that rarely happens. As soon as the R3 gets to green, we'll be filming for it to take off. There goes the R5 taking off. And he's gone, and then we'll have the R3. The R3 just got a high green. It is leaving Jenkintown. It's got rail cars 304. 145 Trenton. Next train will be the R5 towards Lansdale and Doylestown, heading up and dropping me off at North Wales. We got the R5 to North Wales, then continuing to Lansdale and Doylestown coming in here at Jenkintown. We came in on an R1, got off, saw two R3s, an R5, another R5. We missed the R2, so we'll probably get the work train later on in place of it. But in the meantime, we got 3 cars in the first rail cars 409, with 2 others, which we'll probably get depending on the train to get to North. In addition to what we got from Jenkintown, we got rail cars 101 and 102 that are headed north to Doylestown. While we got that, the southbound R5, which has rail car 386 leading, is getting ready to depart North Wales. There's a 2-car train, 30th Street Station R5, still boarding. Apparently we got a rarity. I see another Sutter train going south, coming into North Wales. We got the R5 here with the rail cars 386, 387, and another Sutter train on its way down. We'll get that train when we get down lower. We got another Sutter train going by North Wales here. Looks like a no passenger train. Has rail cars 398, 399, 285, 138, and 137. Said Center City Express on it, and an R5 Lansdale. So probably an extra heading back south. We'll get more later. Here we got the R5 to Melbourne coming in to North Wales. Looks like we have the rail cars of the R3 West Trenton train. They came back. We got 268, 9003, and a few others. So we'll get more when we get to Jenkintown. From North Wales, we got rail cars 268 of the R5 Melbourne local, rail car 9003. 25, which was used as an R3 earlier that snuck up on us, that we got. There's another train coming in. I think it's the R3 to West Trenton. And it is the R3 coming in, heading to West Trenton. With 4 rail cars And they are 255, 259, 9,011, and can't tell the other, but we'll get the other one. He's ready to depart for West Trenton. There he goes. The rail car is 255, 259, 9,011, and 211. All headed out to West Trenton. He'll be returning as a limited on the way back. We'll get more action on the other side. Here we got the R5 to Doylestown. The rail car is 179, 180, 381, and 380. All taking off to Doylestown. There is a southbound train due, and then we'll get the next train after this will be the R2 to Willow Grove, to Warminster. We'll be off at Willow Grove. Get more when we see. Here we go. I think this is the R5 coming in, or the R1, but we got rail cars. It's a limited train with rail cars 448. It's the R5 Malvern. Rail cars 448, 447, and 405. This train is a limited train to Malvern, and we'll be picking up and then taking off. And we got an R3 followed by an R2 headed north, which will catch on the way before we leave Jenkintown here. And here comes the R3 into view further down the line. The R3 will be coming in, taking off, coming in, picking up, dropping off, and then leaving for West Trenton with the R2 not too far behind it. That's for the R3. The R5's got the same thing. And there goes the R5. R5 Paoli Limited on the back, it says. This is the R3 with a few with a bunch of rail cars. Here we go. We got the R3 to West Trenton with rail cars 389, 388, 278, 277. 437 and 438, all taking off to West Trenton with an R3. So sorry, that was the R3, not with the R2 close behind it. But it looks like we'll have an R3 coming in to Philly first before that. Here we go, the R3 to Philly. Coming in. It's an R7 to Trenton. Coming in off the R3 line. Rail cars 304, 118, 117, and another one that's sitting over the switch. So I'll have to clear in order to get the switch point smooth. It's an R7 to Trenton from Jenkintown. 118, 117, 304, 118, 117, and 286, all to Trenton. Get more when the R2 comes in, and then we'll finish up. We got the R2 to Warminster coming in. We got 143, 144, and two others we'll get when we hit